Quickly, we also want to say that after we sat here and we had that meeting, my beloved chemo shabtai shabby were quite small, and how dad sat here with the license gun that he carried. After that, the bad Americans, bad USA people sent people to shoot us if they could basically sit. There was a man that came into Israel and held me at gunpoint and tried to shoot me, basically said, and he ended up shooting himself, basically said. Remember I told you about the man that made up the name of Jared Morgenstern, basically said some criminal, and he held me at gunpoint. He came to try to shoot other Israelis, and he when he shot me, the bullet split and hit him in his eye, and he died. He cried, "Oh my eye!" They said the sharpshooters were trying to shoot him. They couldn't figure out which bullet killed the man. Was it the sharpshooter's bullet, or was it the bullet that he tried to shoot at me? Then the man that had given the man a gun, and they couldn't get it back from him. The firing pin was still in, the bullet. It was still in the bullet. The back casing went in and killed the man. The bullet part came out, but the pin was still in there. When the man that had given him the gun touched the firing pin, and the bullet that went off and severed his artery in his wrist, he died because it's like that too. And finally that thing came out of my head, but to sit on my pillow, but to sit but the man that they sent to try to kill us, he died, but to sit. So and they sent and Will Smith came and shot dad. Thank God our beloved Rothschild's dad survived. Madonna came, aka Lourdes. Madonna, actually a man, aka Lourdes, also shot our beloved Rothschild's dad. He survived, thank God. They said he was shot by Will Smith also here, and he survived, thank God. Then somebody came at the Olive Hotel and shot my beloved husband's birth mother, and my blood aunt. She survived, thank God. Opened the door, and the woman shot her. But they said then she was finally arrested this time when we came here. But they said she was actually a bad USA person. She was after trying to be with dad. But they said and she's the woman I told you that if she touched me, I had a sore throat. But they said she touches the child, she gets a sore throat. I'm not touching that woman. The woman was trying to do stuff to dad and trying to hurt mom, and mom knew that woman wasn't with dad. Basically, so just like today, my birth father, my husband looked just like his birth father. Basically, so we let that too. Okay, so now also then they came and they took away Prince Abdul Nasik, Prince Pablos of Greece, and he came back dead. The bad Americans, USA, bad American people, along with Nazi Germany person. So they've done stuff like that. They came and shot Princess Chantal. I was in a car with her. She died because they said she was Jewish too, and we're having a party. Remember I told you that? So the Americans came. We saw them doing these terrible stuff and things to us. But they said we saw them. They shot Abdul King Hussein, but they said it turned out to be a crooked policeman who was actually from America, and all the people that Will Smith was with them too. But they said so like they're trying to kill us all. But they said and the enormous man was actually a bad USA person, and so they said Anton LaVey's relative, which is like that too. And so they were doing all these things to us. But they said so, and that's why Dad sat here and he was frightened because we told him we'll never come back. But said they'd leave us alone. They actually ripped off the skirt part of that thing, and it was actually a man. But that's it. And so and so we just let that too. So now and there's a stalker here. He always stalks and talks. It's the same person. We understand they use a computer or they that man, he gets smart. You're going back to the dead. He talks to me like that when he left here the other day. Actually, it was a room next door. He's not in here. He gets smart because they get smart. They try to find out where I am. They and try to find out, and everybody knows they're a lie. But the lies they tell, where's your husband? None of your business. I say, and everybody knows it's not their business. They're trying to kill my husband, but they're trying to kill my beloved chemo shop. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill our beloved Rothschild family members. Some people trying to take our things are really criminal because they started all those wars. Because they said trying to steal things, trying to take things, trying to start wars on all of our things. But they said trying to kill us, trying to take our things. Is Hitler this after us? Who was a Nazi? But they said, and who was the devil? But they said we're Jews, and all of us are really good. The Nazis killed Muslims and Jews, just like the Crusaders, the same thing. But they said so. You know how they go and they pretend to be other things. They come back as Christians. They didn't do anything. That old lie wore out now. But they said so. We just let that too. And so anybody that's going to be able to change has changed or will change, can change. But we're not allowed to accept anybody that believes in other things. And you can't convert a Catholic and you can't convert a Jew. That's it. There's no way to do that because what they did. That's it. So and so what they do, they don't worship God because they talk about themselves. All their women thinking they can kill somebody and take their things, and they're allowing everybody. We told you that God told us in the thunders in July, Istanbul 2010, that God made me and my beloved shabby good, well, beautiful, and fine in heaven, and He chose me and my beloved shabby. And we are a king and queen of our Lord's kingdom. That's forever. There's people, and we told you that God chose our people. But it said, remember Sukkot and from Switzerland, how God said that He chose our people too. But that's it. So that be me, my beloved Kislev, and our beloved Rothschild family, members, people, to help the people on the planet that we can help. And to help each other, because it said, and God chose Shabby and me as king and queen, and our beloved Rothschild family, our family members, our family members, our brother's kingdom. So we just let that too. And our kinspeople, citizens people, they will be too. So we're going to be. So that's what we're trying to tell you. It's criminal. They only talk about, I had the police laughing the other day. I said, all they talk about is their teeth and their bottom part. That's all they talk about. While they try to kill everybody, put them in the grave, and try to make their teeth turn to powder. I told you God told me not to worry about when people do those things, say those things, because their teeth turns to powder in their coffin. Remember, I told you in Ammonia Square that time, we're getting ready for Shabbat, and God from word on high revealed that. Also, God revealed from word on high and thunderings on Shabbat, Panapistimo Square, that the whole world knows that I'm not a whore, and I'm clean, and I'm pure, and I'm good. This is it, I'm not dirty. So just let you that too, and our beloved Rothschild family, our family, kids, we're good. My beloved king, my beloved king, shabtai, he's good. Because it, he's my beloved in all eternity, and we're all good. So that's it. We're good, and God loves us very much. Everybody see that vision? God's like big, and we stand up behind him, looking around, because God is getting rid of the bad people that came up against our beloved God's God alone, and how the angels performed, said beloved God's God alone, and came up against me and my beloved God's feet, but we're watch us from our family members, kinspeople, sinning people, the good friends of the kingdom. My brothers can bless forever, never chance for the people as God is helping us, all of us. Okay, so now try to be careful, safe, and on alert, and try to have the most wonderful week as you possibly can. It's going to be Shabbat again soon. It's going to be Hanukkah. My name is also Hanukkah. Remember, we told you that. I have a really large name, a really large and long name, really long name. But said one of my names is Hanukkah. I always tell you that Hanukkah, right? It's true. And so because said Frances loved to call me Hanukkah. She loved that name of mine as well, Hanukkah. So we just let you that too, because she was really our cousin and our sister, like, and she was really she was young, and I just remembered that basis. So and we just want to let you know that too. All right. So try to be careful, safe, and alert, and so what